Hey guys, how the hell are you? This is Islander. Welcome back to the island. All right, guys, real quick, let's get this thing started. We're going to be talking today, of course, once again, are the modules. All right, and when the modules came in, what we were expecting and what we got were two totally different things. Okay, so this question or this video is going to be more about what if. All right, what if the modules had come in and we all thought that the modules were going to be a way of bringing the old Metabots back into the game. Okay, and what we got when we got the when we I'm sorry, what we got when we got the modules was a way to improve the Metabots. Okay, and push them out further beyond the older bots. Okay, we're talking about the rhinos, the griffins, the leos, the golems, bots like this, even the stalker. Okay, these were the old bots that we all started with in the game. And when the modules came in, I thought personally that we were going to be able to have maybe a Leo. All right, imagine a Leo with three slots and being able to have a quantum radar. Imagine putting three heavy modules on a Leo. With three gusts and a thunder or an ember or some type of weapon like this. How devastating would it have been, or could it be? All right, I'm being able to target a specter or a pursuer, and you could pound on that sucker all day long, and you're going to do very little damage to it with it. All right, or the same as a griffin. What would have made a griffin really good? I mean, a griffin with one heavy armor and two thermonuclears, would have had a devastating punch to it. Again, have the ability to heal itself, or give it quantum radar, or you know, uh, one of these modules, and none of that happened. Okay, it all went to the new Metabots and pushed us out even further from the old ones coming back into the game. So these are the type of things that I expected to see when the modules came in. Okay, and that didn't happen. So, but I want to hear y'all's what if question. Which bot would y'all have preferred to see with the current modules of the game going into an old bot? Me preferably, I would love to have seen the Leo get its due. Okay, and being able to have those three heavy slots, three module slots, of course, and then one of the active modules that would have made it very viable once again, because people are still running Leos in Champion League. Okay, they're not as effective, but they still do what they can in the game. Let's get over and check this out real quick. And also, what do y'all think about the new modules that are going to be coming in? All right, what are we going to come up with next, or what are they going to come up with next, and how is it going to affect the game? Uh, been doing a lot of talk, more of it on Messenger. Keys. What else can we switch here? Okay, we already got one set of keys. Let's try to switch the other keys. See if we get some gold. More keys. Okay. Bummer. All right. The new modules that are going to be coming in, and they are going to be making a new set of modules. Now, when modules first came out, guys, modules were going to be a way to, at the beginning stage of it, it was going to be, you're going to be able to add a shield, an ability, or an extra weapon slot to an existing bot. Those were the very first talks of modules when they first came out. So can you imagine maybe a jumping fury, or a butch with a physical shield, or a specter with a fifth weapon slot? Okay, these are the type of things that were going to happen. And of course, a lot of talk, a lot of conversations that don't go on in the chat box down below, or the comment section, happen on Messenger. And this is where I have a lot of conversations with a lot of you guys. And these are the stuff, the theories that have been coming out. The what ifs. What if they add this? And are the old bots going to be able to get any of these ability anytime soon? Now, one person did bring up they should do a skirmish mode. All right, and this was a good idea. Have a skirmish mode where the older Metabots can have the module slots that the new Metabots have, and of course an active module slot, and see how they stack up against the current meta of the game. I think that would be a great idea. A lot of people still run their Griffins, and Griffin was a bot that I love from day one. It was the one that had the jump. It was the one, it was viable all the way up until recently. Okay, where it kind of got taken out by the Raven. Not right now, my friend. We'll talk later. So, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the next set of modules coming in? What are they going to bring in? Are they going to revert and go back and to adding the ability, a shield, or an extra weapon slot? How would you all feel about that coming into the game? Let's play this real quick. See what we get. Okay, because I am out of tokens, but you still get the free ones. So, top left. 100,000 silver. I'll take it. Silver's very much needed right now. And let's do this one. Same top left. All right, 300. Nice. Okay, so we have that. Let's see what we got in the junk box. Exodus, Glory, Wasp, Falcon, Shredder. Okay, so we're doing all right. Got a bunch of stuff, and I am holding on to these guys. I have not traded anything in, specifically because I'm hoping that they are going to do a modification, all right, to the conversions. And if they do the modification to the conversions, I want to be somewhat ready or have something to trade. Okay, if they eventually give us a break in that conversion, because there's not a whole lot of people using those conversions right now. So if you have excess components that you're not using, guys, and you're not going to need that particular weapon, or you won't be able to upgrade that particular weapon or bot, don't cash it in. Just let it sit there and collect dust, because we just don't know when they're going to change certain aspects of this game, and when they do, you need to be ready. Okay? And let's see what they got over here. Show me 600 gold for 99 cents. Ugh. Nope. No 600 gold for 99 cents. Okay. So getting back to the topic we were discussing, guys. The older meta bots, that were left behind. Which bot would you use if you had access to it? And which modules would you place on it? Which one would come back into play? Okay. And as far as the new potential modules that will be coming out, what would you like to see? Do you want to see another weapon slot? Would you like to see bots have a physical shield or an additional energy shield? And how would you dress it up? Okay, if you did have the jump or the dash, imagine a Leo with a double dash. Being able to dash in, dash out, get your shots in, get out. Stuff like that. What would make those old bots viable again? How would you dress it up? There is so many different combinations that you could put on bots with those. But if they come in, are the only the new bots going to have access to those particular modules? And if that's the case, then I'm not sure why we're holding on to the older meta bots to begin with, unless they're just going to be using them for the new players coming in. And then eventually they're going to graduate them to the newer stuff. Okay? So, but these are the type of things that we've been talking about, guys. And if you want to get involved in this conversation, and I do have a lot of conversations with you guys, you can hit me up on Facebook. Look me up under Eddie Ayala, EDDIEAYALA. If you're going to send me a friend request, also send me a message. Let me know that you're coming from my YouTube channel, that you're a subscriber here, and I'll be more than glad to add you there. And then from there, you can give me your ideas, your inputs. I get a lot of ideas from you guys. A lot of the stuff that I'm going to be coming up with here on the channel pretty soon. The ideas are coming from you guys. I'm not just sitting back and creating stuff myself. It's the subscribers that are telling me what they want to see. They're giving me ideas. Some of them are horrible ideas, and there's no way I would ever put that on my channel. Some of them are really, really good ideas, and those are things that I'm considering. And if I do it, then of course you're going to get the credit that you deserve for coming up with that idea. And anytime that I come up with something or I do something, and it comes from a subscriber, with the subscriber's permission, I throw out the name. I'll give the shout out. And if the subscriber doesn't want to be, mentioned, then we just leave it anonymous. Okay. But let's get right back to what we were talking about, guys. What modules would you like to see coming in? What bots would you put them on? Okay. And if we could start adding modules to the older bots, okay, if we could get the 3 slots on the Griffin, how would you dress it up? If you could get it to the Leo, if you could do a Rhino, I mean, wouldn't a jumping Rhino be so damn cool? Or a dashing Rhino, stuff like that. How could we bring the old meta back into the new meta? And once we had it there, what would you do? What is your theory of the game? How would you dress up your stuff? Okay, these are the type of questions that I want to hear from you guys. These are the type of combinations I would like to see what your creative minds can come up with. All right, I was going to come in. I was going to do a little bit of gameplay today, but I figured that we would talk about the modules a little bit more since they are changing the aspects of this game dramatically. Okay, and I would really love to see the older bots receive a little bit of love. I would really like to see more golems, even a Vitaz, bring back the Griffin, just the bots that we came in with playing, okay? I mean, I was really hooked on the Patton with the aphids at one time. What could we do for a Patton? Now imagine a Patton with an energy shield, okay? And he can sit back and take his shots, even though he's a lot smaller bot. But if you put one heavy armor and 2 thermonuclear reactors on him, how devastating could he be again? And if the new modules were to come in and you give that Patton a jump or some type of crazy aspect like that, how awesome would that be? Okay. And yeah, we have new meta bots coming out one more time. We have the Chinese bots, and they're coming in with their little special abilities, and they're going to have their slots, and they're going to be ready to go when they come in. But what we want to know is how can we bring the old meta back to the new meta? And you guys, come up with some of the most amazing ideas I've seen. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll come up with a few ideas here and there, and it's really cool. But I got one brain. All right. When we put over 5,500 minds together and we're all shooting out ideas, some of those ideas are really good. All right. And that is, that's the old aspect that 2 heads are better than 1. Well, 5,600 heads are definitely better than 2. So I want to hear y'all's feedback on this, guys. I want to know what y'all think and what could be done. What would you all do? Okay. I, for one, would love to see the Golem the Leo come back into play and give it some slots and some special abilities to make it viable once again. Because like every meta that we have certain bots that are used, and a lot of stuff gets pushed aside. During the Spectre era, it was all Spectres. During the British bot era, it was pretty much all Lancelots. We had Lancelots, and then of course we had the Lancelots, and then the regular Lancelots with the heavy weapon setups. But that pretty much dominated that area. Okay, same thing with the Spectre. Now we do have a little bit more variety in there, but it's all new meta bots. You see very, very few of the older bots that I would love to pilot once again if we could somehow make them competitive. If I could get my Leo in there and have the 3 Gust and the Thunder and be able to have Quantum Radar. Yeah, hell yeah, come on Mercury, or come on Spectre, jump on me. I'll be more than happy, to sip on that cup of tea. I'll tell you what, I will show you exactly how the cow eats cabbage if we had that particular matchup. I would gladly take a Leo up against a Spectre if I can have Quantum Radar, a couple of heavy slots, and a thermonuclear. I'll tell you what, that Spectre would not be looking pretty once I'm done with him. Scrap metal all the way, baby. Okay, so now it is you guys' turn. All right, you guys hit me back up in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, and those of y'all that want to carry the conversation just a little bit further, y'all hit me up on Messenger and y'all know what to do. I am looking forward to hearing your comments on this, or seeing what ideas you would come up, what type of combinations you would make. All right, this was just a quick video, guys, because I am on my lunch hour, so this is the cafe. Although I will not be labeled the cafe today, we're going to give it something else. All right, real quick, guys, if y'all are new to this channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we're going to have coming up here. And if you like this video, guys, slap that like. I really do appreciate it. It helps me out, and it lets YouTube know how I'm doing for you guys. All right, and until we talk again, probably later this evening when I get a game in, this is Islanders signing out.